Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught. That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch. Sure, we carry guns, but knives.
Hey there.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
Pet project? What's that supposed to mean?
Gage didn't say anything. Apparently, we're not good enough to run this place ourselves. Gage wanted to bring in his own little puppy to replace Coulter. But I guess training a puppy is way easier than getting us to do what he wants.
Last I checked, I'm the overboss.
You survived the gauntlet, you killed Coulter, with Gage's help, of course. So sure, you're the overboss, but that title hasn't meant anything for a long time now. If Gage thinks that'll change overnight, he's dead wrong. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been... But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this... alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators in Pack breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
This world needs rules. Otherwise, we'll never recover.
Rules are dangerous because people start to trust them. They make you think you're safe, but once you turn your back, you're dead. Coulter thought some sort of rule or code made him untouchable. But he found out he was wrong. The hard way. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
How many lives has this gauntlet claimed?
Who's counting? It's at least enough to keep the traders busy. We like to send them in to clean out the bodies whenever things get ripe in there. They don't always make it out alive, of course. The gauntlet never sleeps.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good ones. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, If you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. I'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure what's worse, wearing a tie or wearing a teddy bear. Killing beats stealing any day. Nothing beats that rush.
Always keep your knife sharp. No one likes sloppy work.
That's a museum-quality piece.
The best thing about wearing a mask? Not having to look like I care when people talk to me.
Nisha, really? Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. Ain't no
Out of town. They sure
So that's good, I hope.
are we off to next? The next person that asks me to shag is getting a well-placed kick, if you get my meaning. I wonder if the big man collector will serve any purpose.
Huh?
Too quiet.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of calves.
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse. Ready to head back out?
I just want to trade a few things.
What am I? A bank?
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but the preparation... is never a bad idea.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right? Last time we talked, I hope I...
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that. I'm sure I've got something you need.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I've got.
Good to see you. No trouble here. Just doing a supply run.
Arturo.
You know, I sold McDonough that gun. Yeah. If I had known what he was...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel free to test the grips.
Long as the Brotherhood of Steel keeps the heavy artillery out of the city limits, they're welcome.
Hey, Myrna.
Did you hear? McDonough was a synth. I hope he's rotting somewhere in the ground. If those things can rot, they can, right?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what we got.
remind you of brighter days, sir?
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes, barrels.
You think the top brass want us out here is a goodwill effort? I kinda hope we can head home.
The hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
Holy nuts. A giant frickin' robot just walked by here like it was nothing. Now I seen everything.
You buy and sell everything to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
Don't be caught dead! Protection from everything I got will keep you safe.
Let's see what you have.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
Diamond City's not the worst settlement I've seen.
At least they have plenty to trade for.
Hey, Arturo.
You need protection. Everyone does.
Gonna pass.
Another time, then.
Hey.
Yes.
Round of applause. Hammer and nails sort of guy.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, me darling.
Don't much care for good, Nuka. That place is nothing but trouble.
Few points? Oh, shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
All this walking's wearing me out.
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here. Mason's been waiting for you.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
We ain't allowed to kill anyone. Hell, did you have to
No? I walked right up.
No, it's handle the other shit without bothering me about it. You need help finding your...
No! I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the kennels if you can.
The pack lets it all hang out.
Now that I had a closer look at it, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
You gonna be a problem I need to solve?
Slow down there, boss man. We're just getting to know each other. Name's Mason. The pack's Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack, and it's gonna stay that way. Long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Your people aren't gonna cause me any problems, are they?
The pack does what I tell them. You don't get in my way, they won't get in yours.
Let's work together, Mason. I'm not interested in ruining the gig.
If that ain't a lie, then things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss?
If I thought the other gangs would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. I'd have to, if you turn out to be a turd. At least it ain't Max Black, that freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
I have big plans for this place. You'll see.
Maybe you're the real deal. But we thought Coulter was the real deal, too. Fizzling in a pool of his own blood. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Real good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Perhaps action, something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing for the last year.
Things could be worse. Trust me. I've seen it.
No shit. We've all seen it worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of cats we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy. Not even the disciples. And they're normally a chip bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. But Gage put the brakes on that, got us together, and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. Story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
You can trust me. I'll be a good leader.
No offense, you just got here. We'll see what you can do. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack. I hear you've been talking to the other gangs.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. Or you'll be put down.
Oh yeah, boss. Not in front of my guys, all right? You got enough to worry about without a dominant struggle inside the pack to deal with. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day. Every day.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
If you can take something, it's yours.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up. You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up. Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Yeah?
Caught one of the traders stealing food. Turned him loose outside the gate.
You serious?
Yeah.
Dumbass traitors.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work? Even a raider.
All I know is, Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mags and William normally have me frisk visitors. But you get special treatment. Sorry, Mags. All anyone's turned up so far is that he's got that pit boy on his arm.
So, overpass is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go.
Hey there.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, Overboss. You're an unknown quantity, and we're interested in knowing who we're dealing with.
So we'd like if you answered the question.
Yes. What went through you as you crushed the life out of that oaf?
Taking down an opponent like that? It's thrilling.
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal, though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
Packing disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch. Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
must yield such interesting finds.
The overboss returns. Yeah, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign. Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
So, what comes next, Gage?
Next, the fun stuff. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge, divided up into sections, parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back, one at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
It's gonna feel good to be in charge.
Yeah, sure will. Be real nice to have this place all under our control. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
No thanks. I got this.
Suit yourself. Change your mind. I'll be around. Sometimes it works in your favor if the sheep see cut. Let them sweat, get nervous. They make mistakes.